I was talking to him this morning, and he said, I lost 2 pounds. He said, but that was a lot of hard work for 2 measly pounds, right? Do you get as hard on yourself for a little? We want to talk about how to stop minimizing or how to stop shaming your little amounts of progress, what is seemingly small to you, right? But in reality, I think it's a lot more progress than what you think. If you're like me, you get on that scale, you look down, and you're like, oh my gosh, it gives you the information, and you hear Darth Vader's words in your ear, right? He says, that's right, Commander. And he is most displeased with your apparent lack of progress, right? Okay, well, we shall redouble our efforts. I get it, right? But sometimes being too hard on yourself, if we don't celebrate and we're hard on ourselves, now all of a sudden we don't take the action that we need to take to move forward. A lot of times we beat ourselves up so much. Why should I even try? If the effort that I put in this week didn't work, well, obviously it's not going to work. So I'm just going to stop. And then we stop doing it. We stop doing the thing. And we wonder why we're still in the same situation a year from now, and then 2 years and 3 years and 10 years and 20 years in the future. And all of a sudden, we didn't change anything that we meant to change. So 3 ways, just 3 simple ways for us to stop shaming ourselves and start moving forward towards what we're looking to do, what we're looking to accomplish, right? So number 1, what is your vision of the future? Number 1 is touching base with the future every single day. Again, if we're in it for the long haul, if we're in the long game, we know that it's a process. We know that in order to get there, we have to take the first step. And if we understand it's a first step in the process, we don't have to beat ourselves up. And when we hear the Darth Vader voice, we turn the volume down on the Darth Vader voice, and we turn the volume up on your own voice that says, hell yeah, I got this. Let's go. Let's move forward. Let's do this thing. So number 1, touch base with the future because it's bright, right? Touch base with the future. Put a picture of the ideal self or the visualizing, having already achieved it, visualizing the process and the work that we do to get there and mentally, and then we can create it physically. All right, that's number 1. Number 2, daily habits, where they go in, they do a tummy tuck, or the liposuction, those different things. Sometimes they put that weight right back on. Why? Because we didn't change the habit. And if we realize that these daily habits, if we focus on the daily habit, the daily action, those daily habits and daily actions will add up to exactly what we want over time. All right. So again, we're looking at the future, but we're focused on the daily habit we have control of right now. Whatever it happens to be that you're looking to achieve, what's the daily habit that if we do it every single day, in the long term, it will add up to what we want. And maybe if it's weight loss, and the one thing you can do every single day is to drink water. Or maybe it's to put your tennis shoes on, as Zig Ziglar says, put your tennis shoes on and walk to the front door every day, because he knows that 9 times out of 10, he's going to open the door, go out, and go for the run. But if the bare daily minimum standard was to just put your tennis shoes on and walk to the front door, at least you're developing that habit, right? So we focus on the habits, and the long term, they add up to our results. The 3rd thing, again, if you like this stuff, if it's helpful at all, like it, subscribe to it, and hit the little notification bell. So grace, giving ourselves a little bit of grace. Grace is also celebration, right? Back to what Mel Robbins talks about, giving yourself that high five in the mirror every single day. If not every single time you go in the restroom and look yourself in the mirror, right? Celebrate yourself, celebrate your victory, celebrate the 2 pounds, celebrate the fact that you got up and you put your tennis shoes on and you walked to the front door. Give yourself some grace, some forgiveness, some latitude. Yes, hold your feet to the fire when it comes to the small habits, but also celebrate your wins. Celebrate the little things so that we get more of the behavior that we celebrated, right? Simple things. Again, what's the vision of the future? Touch base with it every single day. Visualize it work through the barriers that come up, but visualize. Touch base with that future every day. Number 2, daily habits. Focus on the actions that we take every single day, right? And if we're trying to build a new habit, what do? We stack it on top of a habit that we already have in place, right? So if it's a morning routine type of a habit, well, guess what? We brush our teeth and we automatically attach another habit to it so that we have it stack, right? If we have it stacked, it's more likely to stick. Number 3, grace. Give yourself a high five, give yourself a hug, whatever you need to do, whether you're setting up some type of a reward system where you're getting a massage once a week, if you've hit all of the things that you promised yourself you would do, great. Whatever it is, selves, because we don't need to. We're better than that. Bonus. I may need to invest in some new technology. This thing is so slow in turning off.